The book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. So this is a scripture that you need to take heed to. All right, speaking to myself first and foremost. All right, we got to be circumspect, man. Okay. You go back to verse 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, meaning to be aware of your surroundings, man. And brothers have been giving out this warning throughout the brotherhood to you believers out there, man. Understand where we at, all right, and what time we're in prophecy. We're at the time of this damn devil losing his fucking mind. We're at the time of financial collapse and a total collapse of this infrastructure, man. The societal infrastructure that we, find ourselves in here in America, Babylon the Great, and other parts of the earth as well, man. Not just here in America, but also throughout the, the four corners of the globe, man. Everything about to crash, man. All right. The way that life is running, currently is not going to be here for much longer, man. Going to the store, going to Walmart, being able to walk the streets freely, being able to travel and drive to other states. That's going to be a thing of the past here very shortly, man. And we see it happening. We see it formulating, and it's all biblical prophecy, man. We're in that time. So you got to be watching the news, seeing what's going on. All right. And, one of the brothers from Great Millstone Atlanta did a video on this, man. Shalom to that brother. All right. Talking about being circumspect, man. Looking at your local news. OK. Also national, worldwide headlines as well, man. Seeing what laws are being passed, man. Seeing what events are taking place around you, man. This is what the Lord has told us to do, okay? Because the fools are walking around worried about the celebrity news and the gossip and all that bullshit, man. Okay? We're not worried about that. We're focused on what the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai is doing in the earth, man. And we're in very dark times, man. It's finna get a lot darker out here, okay? So you will be wise to understand that the days that we're in are evil, man. Evil meaning bad times. We're coming into bad times, man. It's like watching the news. It's like hard to keep up with it, man. There's so many things happening at once, man. People are becoming more and more violent. I've been noticing on the news, just different, local and national, man. More and more violence is taking place in the earth, man, which is a prophecy in Matthew 24. Okay, people are killing each other, kids killing each other, parents killing their children. All right. A lot of violence is going on, man. Employees killing their co-workers. Or gotta watch my word choice here, on YouTube. Co-workers are deleting other co-workers. You see? And I want to get into a quick news update that took place here in Colorado. Okay, this is recent news, and it actually made national news. So let's go ahead and get that really quick. So here it is right here, ABC News, as you can see. Let's go ahead and play the section that I want to highlight. Salakia, hold on a second.
Pressure. David?
Selena Wang, live in Washington. Selena, thank you. Now to the alarming break-in at the Colorado Supreme Court in Denver. Authorities say a suspect shot his way into the building overnight, holding a guard hostage, making his way to an upper floor, then continuing to shoot. The justices there have been under threat since a ruling barring former President Trump from the state's primary ballot. ABC's Mola Lengi in Denver tonight.
Tonight, an armed man breaking into the Colorado Supreme Court building in Denver, where justices are already on high alert after ruling Donald Trump off the state's primary ballot 2 weeks ago. Police saying 44-year-old Brandon Olson was first involved in a car crash right outside the court building just after 1 a.m.
There was a car accident. One of the vehicles involved, the party pulled a gun out.
Police adding that Olson pointed that gun at the other driver, then broke into the building by shooting out a window. Authorities saying he then held an unarmed guard at gunpoint, took his keys, and made his way to the 7th floor, where he fired from the building. Officials say no one was struck. A tense standoff dragging on for 2 hours until about 3 a.m. Olson calling 911 and surrendering. Colorado court justices receiving threats after ruling President Trump ineligible for the state's primary, citing the Constitution's 14th Amendment.
And I want to stop it right there. All right, this whole shit with Donald Trump. All right, in my, personal opinion, I believe this is all staged to incite things like this. Okay, now I wouldn't put it past this damn devil, Esau, to set this guy up in order to do that, man. I believe that Esau is very well capable of setting up different incidents like this that you see right here in order to ensue violence, man, over this whole Donald Trump shit. They want a civil war, man. But then again, this could just be a random crazy ass Edomite. Because there's a lot of those out there that are sincerely upset about this whole Donald Trump being taken off the ballot situation. Because they look at Donald Trump as their savior. The Edomite hope, I guess, man, which is the farthest thing from the truth, because Donald Trump can't save you goddamn devils, man, from what's coming and your judgments. America's going down. There's nothing you can do about it. No amount of voting and protest is going to stop this bitch from going down, man, according to biblical prophecy. But, the thing is that this could be one of many incidents that takes place, man. All right, and this took place here where we're at, man, here in Colorado. So it just caught my eye, man. You see, let's go ahead and get a quick precept. So here we have the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. This is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, all right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And you should know by now that his name is not Jesus. All right, he's not a so-called white man, all right, with leprosy. He's actually a so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah, all right. And his Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai, the Savior of Israel. And this is what he says in Matthew 24 verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we're seeing happening right now, man, in the world. If you've been paying attention, people are becoming fucking crazy, man. They're losing their tempers easy. All right, road rage incidents are upticking. You got people, domestic violence, that's all in the news, man. All kind of crazy stories of people deleting each other, man. Okay, over a seemingly, minuscule, things and situations. Because the love of many is waxing cold, meaning people are becoming less and less compassionate towards each other, man. All right, the inflation and just the different stresses of this life, man, that are increasing. Okay, people are losing jobs, man. That it's harder for them to take care of their family. All right, pressure from everywhere, man. And people are losing their damn minds. And the Lord Yahweh Shai told us that this will happen. All right, now let's go down to the word cold or wax cold. All right, as you can see right here in the Greek. And it says psycho, man. Let's get that. All right, the elders, the elder Apostle Tahar on down have told us to look at these words, man. And you'll find some interesting things when you look into the actual meaning of these words that you find in the scriptures, man. In the Greek and in the Hebrew. Now, let's play this really quick to see what it says.
Strong's G 5594. Sucho. Sucho.
All right, they got to pronounce it all different, but it looks like psycho, and that's exactly what these people are becoming. Fucking psycho. All right? You see, people are becoming more and more crazy, and a lot of them took that jab, man. That could have a lot to do with it, man. You see? Who knows? Okay? But yeah, man, that's the point right there, man. I wanted to show you that word psycho right there, man. Waning love. People's love towards each other is decreasing, man. Meaning people are getting more violent. Not giving a damn, man.
In saying his actions on January 6th amounted to insurrection. But officials today say they've confirmed with a high probability this incident is not associated to the recent threats.
So, David, even with the Colorado High Court here being in the news recently for disqualifying former President Trump from the primary ballot, Denver police do not believe this incident was connected, David.
Mola Lengi.
All right, they say that now, but we understand that there are a lot of people out there that are disgruntled about that whole Donald Trump ballot situation, man. We know that for a fact. Okay? A lot of these Edomites are enraged at this, man. And they've been talking about, civil war a whole lot lately, man. All right? And it's also in the scriptures. I did a lesson on this. It talks about, the civil unrest in Second Esdras, man. And we very well could be on the brink of that, man. Okay? But I want to get a few more precepts in regards to being wise and circumspect, man. Knowing what time we in. Knowing that this shit is collapsing. Knowing that people are becoming more and more cold towards each other, man. How should you be moving as a man or woman of the Lord, man? Moving wisely, man, using the wisdom of the scriptures. Let's get a quick precept on, moving wisely. All right, just a quick one. This is Proverbs 15:1. You can apply this to any situation. Now it says, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. You see, you got these psychos out here, man, willing to delete you over any damn thing. All right. People are on edge, man. So how should you be moving out here? You shouldn't be getting into arguments with people and, getting into scuffles and shit with people out here, man. Because that can end up in you dying. You see, for not using wisdom, man. So if somebody talking shit, you out there, doing what you got to do, and somebody, tries to, engage you or get you into a situation, use this wisdom right here, man. It says a soft answer turneth away wrath. Because what does that mean? You disarm somebody, man. When somebody's coming at you, all crazy, they got demons on them and shit, trying to start something, out of nothing. Because people do that, man. They'll start something out of anything, man, because they're having a bad day. They'll try to, engage you and pull you into it, man. All right. And what you got to do is, use wisdom, man. A lot of times a soft answer will turn away and deflect that whole situation. Using your mouth, man. All right. The tongue is a powerful thing, man. It can bring forth life or death. You see, but you got people out here, man, who don't use this, man, and they end up, being drawn into this shit. Next thing you know, you in a shootout, man, and you bleed on the ground somewhere, man. Wishing you would have just used, better words. You would have, wishing you would have used your wisdom to deflect the situation instead of moving in your flesh. We cannot be moving in the flesh in these last times, man. All right, we have to be wise for real. Wise as serpents, harmless as doves. Remember? Let's get that. All right, Matthew chapter 10 and verse 16, Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. All right. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. What does the Lord mean by that? It means that we as a people, as a nation, all right, especially the prophets, okay, those who are in this truth, okay, we are not in the power seat right now, man. Okay, we are likened unto sheep in the midst of wolves, man. In the midst of all these crazy motherfuckers around us, man. Willing to kill over anything. You see, we're not moving like that. We're like sheep in the midst of wolves, man. A sheep can't really defend itself against a wolf, man. Let alone a pack of wolves, man. Okay. So the Lord tells us to be wise as serpents. And why does he use the analogy of a serpent? Is because a snake, all right, has one defense, man, pretty much. And that's to bite, you know what I'm saying? If it has venom, okay. But other than that, a snake can be easily taken over, man. It can be stepped on. His head can be crushed, okay, torn to pieces, all right. It don't have that many defenses, but it has to know when to strike. It has to know when to avoid certain situations, man, so it doesn't get killed. It has to be wise in order to survive. We have to be the same way. Righteous serpents, man. Okay, and harmless as doves. Not out here trying to be a brawler, you know what I'm saying? Not out here trying to be a tough guy. Now is not the time to be a tough dude, man. Unnecessarily. Now, if somebody does confront you, and put their hands on you, and you got to defend yourself, of course. We're not saying, be a complete punk out here, man. Nah, man. We're saying use wisdom, man. Don't be a fucking hothead and get your shit blown to pieces, man. Excuse my French. But it's an urgent message to you Israelites out there that might be listening, all right? You're going to see a lot of people, a lot of hotheads get their head blown off in the coming days, man. All right. But we're going to move like Yahweh Shah told us to move, man. All right. Here we have the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 9 and verse 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death, and if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. Do you see that, man? Wisdom from the scriptures, man. All right. Everybody got guns out here, man. And personally, I wouldn't be hanging around a bunch of people that you know, are quote unquote gun enthusiasts. Now, it's not a sin to have a firearm, all right? It's not against the scriptures. If you got one, it is what it is, man. As long as it's lawful and legal, you know what I'm saying? But in the times we're in, man, if you're around these 2/3, you know what I'm saying? These people of the world, and they brandishing guns and weapons around you, man, I would get out of that situation as fast as possible, man, because they're unstable. You don't know what they got in their mind, man. These people are bugging the fuck out here, man. Okay? Demons are plaguing these people's minds, man. You don't know what could happen, man. But ultimately, also going into Esau, man. All right? These devils are on edge too, man. The Lord getting ready to release these damn devils, man. And you're going to see their murderous nature. All right? Their blessing is the sword, man. And they've been dying to use it, man. Especially on you Israelites. They've been dying to use them guns on you, man. And it's going to happen any moment, man. The Lord going to unleash them. So stay away from these people, man. You go to work, you do what you got to do. All right. You handle your business. But other than that, man, you should have no dealings with these people, man. Okay. Going into the police as well, man. You got Jake out there trying to goddamn, talk the police down when they get stopped at the damn, a traffic stop, and they trying to recite different, laws and legal terms and shit and get their head blown off, man. This ain't the time for that, man. All right. You see, remember, it says right here, remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, traps. Okay. There are a lot of death traps here, man. We live in the valley of the shadow of death. That's America. Okay. You got to be moving wisely out here, man. Let's get another quick precept, man. Some wisdom for the times that we're in, man. All right. Here we have the book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 25. Once again, Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. And he says, agree with thine adversary quickly. All right. A soft answer turneth away wrath. Remember, agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Now we understand that some of the men of the Lord are going to be cast into prison for the testimony of Yahweh Shai, but we're not to be, provoking these damn devils unnecessarily, man. You get stopped at a traffic stop, man. Be careful. Just agree with the officer, man, and get out of it with a ticket or a warning, man, instead of a bullet in your head, man. Okay? Or instead of a one-way trip to a prison. Okay, now is not the time to go to jail, man, because who knows, man. that mark of the beast could be made mandatory here very shortly. We're looking for that prophecy to take place too. And if you in jail behind bars in Esau's system, who knows, man. Who knows what they can have you doing in there, man. I'm just saying, speaking as a man. And also those jabs too. They could make that a requirement for you when you're behind those prison walls, man. But nonetheless, man, the point is that you should be wise, man. Be wise in the time that we're in, because we're at the end, man. You see these people bugging out, losing their damn mind. Go to work, do what you got to do, take care of your kids or whatever, take care of your responsibilities, and pretty much get your ass back to the house. And that's just my personal advice, man. I'm not saying you be a recluse and just don't do nothing at all, but be mindful, man. I wouldn't be going to no large events where a lot of people are at, man, knowing that Esau's plotting on Black Swan events and things happening. All right? Be careful, man. Be mindful. Be circumspect. Okay? Verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out thence till thou hast paid the uttermost farthing. And we don't got time for that, man. Our job is to preach this word, man. and to keep forwarding the spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai in the earth, man. To keep forwarding that vibration of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai. And you know, we want to make sure that we're not getting caught up in shit, man. All right, that can hinder us from doing this work, man. I.e. going to prison over some dumb shit, or losing your life over a meaningless, pointless argument with one of these crazy people out here, man. All right? Know that the time we're in is evil, man. So I'm gonna end it right there. Hey, you know, Lord willing, this was edifying. Just a quick lesson. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying to the elect. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. A double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. Oh, hold on. I got one more. Salaki, I got one more precept. We're going to close it after this. I just thought of it through the Spirit. Hold on. All right. Ecclesiastes 9:4. It says, for to him that is joined to all the living, there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. Now the living are those who are, you know, partaking in this truth, man. Who have the understanding of the scriptures and the prophecies, man. You see, who have the Holy Spirit. Those who have been quickened, all right? We are those that have hope, all right? And it says, for a living dog is better than a dead lion, all right? You see, it's better to have this truth and to be looked down upon like a dog, because that's how they look at us, man, all right? Than to be a, you know, a proud, you know, bold lion out here, man, in wickedness, you know, and be put to death. Okay, you see? So, you know, I'm just, you know, throwing that out there, man. You know, it came to my mind through the Spirit. A living dog is better than a dead lion, man. So think about that, all right? Know what time we're in, use your wisdom, and get by. Lord willing, I see you on them chariots of salvation very shortly, all right? Kwame Asherala in the Bible Bar, Shalom. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai. Shalom.